washers, and you put a candle underneath of it, and the terracotta absorbs the heat from the flame of the candle and radiates it into the room. Now, yesterday we had the power go out at our house, and my heating is gas, but the blower is electric, so you can't leave that running because it'll get too hot because the blower isn't working to disperse the heat. And I apologize if you can't hear me very well. I really hope you can. But this road is kind of rough, and I like to film my videos when I'm leaving work because, well, look, it's beautiful. It's another beautiful day in Montana. Anyways, yeah, so I want to try building one of these. I bought the pots the other day. I got to find a tray. I'm thinking about using maybe a tin pie plate instead or something like that. And I'm going to have the candles in a glass jar, whether it's already in a jar of its own or it's a candle put into a jar. It's another great way to reuse food jars, baby food jars, those little oy yogurt jars, any of that stuff. You could, pour a candle into it and make your own and, stick in a wick, or if you are into wood wicks or whatever, you could do that. Or you could just put a votive candle in a jar or a small pillar, depending on the size of the terracotta pots that you're using. My goodness, this road is bumpy. Oh, sorry. But I have some, I think my pots are 6" and 4" if I'm remembering correctly. So I'll be using a relatively small candle. But I'm going to try it, and I will do a short video on it showing you if it works or not. I know that when you're doing something like that, it's only going to heat a very small space. So what you want to do is you want to cover all of your windows with heavy blankets and doorways. Windows, I believe, are more important because you're trying to keep the cold air from outside from coming in. If you can be in a room where you can close a door and hang a blanket over the door, that'll help insulate you further. But if that's not an option, at least close the door if you don't have enough blankets maybe. But with winter coming and heating bills so high, or the possibility of blackouts, bad weather, who knows what's going to happen with the way things are going in the world right now, it's a good idea to have some extra blankets. Wool is best, but really, when all else fails, anything is better than nothing. So, oh my goodness, this is a really, really bad spot on the road. It's just something that concerns me. Now, yesterday, it did get a little chilly in the house. My power was only out for 3 or 4 hours, but if I had to, I would have brought in my Mr. Buddy heater and just cracked a window for ventilation, because you always want to have ventilation with those so you don't get sick. You don't want to get poisoned from the fumes, just trying to stay warm. So be smart if you're going to use something like that. If you've got a gas stove and you're just going to turn on the stove for heat, crack a window. Don't be stupid. Be smart, okay? I know it sounds counterproductive to crack a window when you're trying to make it warm, but a little bit of cool air coming in is better than dying from the fumes of the gas. So anyways, that's my thought today, is I'm going to try that, and hopefully people watch this video, and if you like what I do, share it, subscribe, like, whatever. I just want to share my thoughts, my feelings, my impressions, my ideas, and the little bit of knowledge that I do have with you to help spread the word of preparedness. Have a great day.